So, do you feel like, in terms of when you're writing a book in collaboration with somebody else, as a writer, is it hard to put aside, say you have like a particular vision of what you want to do, what you want to add into your story, but then your collaborator comes back with a note saying, no, this might not make sense. Maybe take this out, maybe replace it with this. Is it hard to kind of like compromise in terms of that? Or is it just, do you have to put it aside just as a writer, be like, okay, for the sake of the story, this is what makes sense. This is what we go with.
Yeah, man, great question. Look, I think a lot of people who are authors do often deal with that, even if they're like film directors or just making videos up on YouTube, and their editor tells them to get it out. I think a lot of people do have some creative ideas that they want to keep, and it's very important to them. And I think that at the very beginning, I was very much afraid of my good ideas being thrown out.
Mm-hmm.
But then I realized that I was never the sort of person to get very sentimental about something that I had just written.
Yeah.
Um, like exactly how it was with Paradigm Shift, the whole entire draft of the book that I had at first finished, I haven't even looked at it since I had begun writing the final copy. When Paradigm Shift was published, it's not like I looked at that first draft and I compared everything. I understood the initial ideas and I remembered
Yeah.
everything that I had written, but I didn't look back on it at all because I thought that, well, there's multiple ways to take a story. And if you dwelled on all the different ways where the story could have gone, if you had just done something a little bit different, or if you had kept this passage, you'd get an infinite array of like different solutions to these conflicts, to different endings, different multiple paragraphs that you could have put in there. And really, at the end of the day, it was no big deal to me. If someone was talking to me, a secondary school kid at the time, and they had expertise in writing in all these different fields, and they had accomplished things and won awards when I was still like watching TV at 5 or 6 years old. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna take that advice to heart, and maybe I'll put in a little note here or there, like, "Hey, here's how I wanted to finish this story. Maybe put that in the next book. Maybe make a next
Yeah.
book where this sort of thing goes this way."